to have in this metaphysical Bible study. I created a code to bless somebody with a 30-minute coaching session with myself. So if that is something of interest to you, thank you for dropping in. But it's a gifted 30-minute coaching session. And once I drop in the chat, all you have to do is go to my site and you can book a talk session with me, and it'll be a 30-minute session. Yes. But the way that I set it up, you might just get an hour because I just dropped the code. And the code just basically say you can get any one of the services. So, yes. So yes, so it'll probably just be 30 minutes, but I have not dropped it yet. I have not dropped it yet, but I will drop it in this live in this live. So I will drop that in this live somewhere between the now and when we close. I ain't gonna say when. So it's a 30-minute coaching session with Titus Glenn. I don't know why I'm speaking to myself in third person, but here we are. So, welcome, family. My name is Titus Glenn, your spiritual deconstruction coach who just happens to sing, songwrite, and do sound healing. And so, here we are in this space. We've been reading and having conversations around moon signs. Thank you for the share, by the way. If you are new here and you are on your journey of spirituality, deconstruction, welcome. If you are been around this space for a while, welcome. If you are a fly on the wall and you're not sure what you believe currently, welcome. What am I trying to say? You are welcome here. Okay, you are welcome here. This is a space of love. This is a container of love. We are here creating a safe place so we can have conversations, so we can be our most greatest and authentic self. You hear me? I was talking to my cousin just last night. I said I lived in shame and blame long enough. I don't know if that is if that's not you. I'm talking about me. I lived with a mask, a mask I didn't even know I had on. You hear me? Who else can identify with that? And what has helped me break that mask, what has helped me come out of the shame and blame and all the stuff that I was taught that kept me in fear, right? That kept me in fear, that kept me bound by these thinkings and ways of beings, was leaning into God and astrology. And how do I understand God? I look up at the heavens and I see God's handiwork. And it says in scripture that God gave us the stars for the signs of the times. I don't know if y'all saw this, but this was hilarious to me. I wish I could play it. But I think her name is Simone B. Is that her name? I'm very churchy, so a lot of secular artists I don't necessarily know. Okay? And so apparently, I'm gonna say this because this is definitely to astrology. I found it so hilarious. She went, I don't know if it was live or whatever she did. She was basically went live to basically say, she's not down with the horoscopes and how, she's not with it, and how you gonna look at the stars, and but you don't have the Holy Ghost, something she said. And it was Christian B. Smith and Jasmine, the content creators, kind of sparked it because they are definitely deconstructing. And okay, but today Christian Smith, go follow him, he's a pastor that deconstructs. He posted a video about B Simone. Is it B Simone or Simone B? Is it B Simone? Y'all know who I'm talking about, do you? She says, um, I wish I could play it, but I'm trying not to get flagged. She says that she don't care what the horoscope said about Aries. She says, what does Matthew 2 and 2 say? That's what she said. And if you go to the scripture, whatever scripture she mentioned was actually a scripture that says that, that it was the scripture about the Magi using the stars to find Jesus. Hilarious. How do you use How do you use a scripture to talk against the very thing that you're actually confirming in your downplay of what you're trying to say? Very hilarious. Go find the video. Christian Smith is on his page, but I thought that was so hilarious to me. Okay, so anywho, that was my chuckle for today. Welcome everybody. We're gonna get into it again. If you're new here, my name is Titus Glenn. I'm your spiritual deconstruction coach, and this is where we have these conversations, okay? So we've been dealing with the moon signs, tying it to the Bible by way of knowing and really tapping into a beingness that the Bible is a coded book about the mind and how the mind works and how to manifest. Okay? The book, when explored in this way, is eye opening. Thank you, Steph. Thank you. It's eye opening and healing. You hear me? It's healing, is healing. And so when we are in this energy of teaching and learning, we are opening ourselves to looking at the Bible differently, not on a literal level, but as an allegory of sorts. And when you really look at the word allegory, it's about stories that have hidden messages, and the Bible has hidden messages. So, how do we tie this into astrology? How do we tie into the moon signs? Actually, we tie it in because when we look at when God created the heavens and the earth, he gave us two lights, family, two. Gave us the sun, right? The sun is going to be representation of your ego. Your sun sign is what people mostly know. Okay, when you say what's your zodiac, people normally go to their sun sign because that's all we've been programmed to know. But you also have a moon sign, which is that lesser light, right? That the Bible speaks of. That moon sign is what governs the inside of you, that dark part that you can't really share, or if you can't share, you don't know how to share. That part of you that's about self-love, self-advocacy, your emotional feelings, intuition. So those is how we connect this conversation with the Bible. Okay, so if you're ready to dive in, this is the last year, the last day of the year. So it's listen, it's amazing work. If you're ready to have this conversation, if you're ready to dive back in, put an emoji in the chat. Put an emoji in the chat. Put an emoji in the chat. And I think yesterday we did healing. Let's go back through transformation. Y'all, can we go back through transformation? Can we do that? I think it's a good, and I say transformation because how are you going to transform your life 2025? How are you going to transform your life 2025? Can we talk about how we need to transform our life in 2025? Can we do that with our moon sign? And if you don't know your moon sign, I would advise you to go find your exact time of birth, go to a natal chart and pull your moon sign. Okay? Your moon sign, in my opinion and in my studies of myself, right, it has led me to be okay with being artsy. It's led me to a place of being okay with being empathetic, to be gifted, to be able to feel and see things that other people may not feel and see. Okay, and so I just want you to know that you're welcome here. Okay, all right. So let's get into it. We're dealing with transformations according to your moon sign. Okay, according to your moon sign. If you don't know your moon sign, click on. I do have a link in my bio that take you to a place where you can put in your information, know your exact time of birth, etc. All right. So we're dealing with transformation, starting with the Aries moon. Okay. So Aries moon, this is for you. Welcome everybody. Okay. It's all love here. All right. Aries moon people love change and excitement. Challenges and crises help them feel alive. The world is a place of adventure for them where they can pursue and compete. They like to push themselves to the limit to see how much they can endure. Come on, Aries moon. You got okay. No, no, no worries. You don't have to. You don't have to be frightened. I mean, it's all good. Aries moon transform. It's all good. Transform moons. Aries moon. Hey, let me calm down. I'm excited. Sorry. Aries moon transform when they accept that they don't need constant crisis and upheaval in life. Appreciate you. It's a second nature for Aries moon people to seek uncomfortable situations to feel inspired. Stress encourages their inner drive to overcome anything in their way. Oh, okay. So Aries moons, you may want to learn how to balance between diving headfirst. Oh, that's what's up. Like I think you shared that before, or somebody else shared that. Aries moon, you may have to balance. Okay, do I dive head in first this time, or do I actually wait and let this kind of let me wait it out to see when to actually start something, because that Aries moon can bring the energy of head first. We'll figure it out as we go. The more challenging something is for Aries moon, the more they will push themselves to master it. They hate to lose and will do everything in their power to win any battle. Taking risks comes naturally, but learning patience before acting helps them grow stronger. Thank you for the prayer, okay? But learning patience before acting helps them grow stronger. Learning from past mistakes and realizing that impulses can be destructive when it hurts others brings wisdom. By becoming more grounded and patient, they will realize they achieve much more in life. For the Aries moon. Oh, thank you for all the I'm gonna say validation. Thank you for the comments about the artwork. Thank you for the follow. Yes. All right, Aries moon, y'all got it. So with the Aries moon going in 2025, just consider, okay, is this something that I need to go head in first and do right now? Or is this something that I need to really manage and walk into? Okay, it's not saying that you can't do it, right? But this is about, okay, how is this showing up? And I can attest to this as an Aries rising. Sometimes I be like, bet we finna do this right now, right? So that energy is still in my beingness. But as an Aries moon, I can only imagine how you can get an idea, get a way of doing something. You're like, okay, we'll figure it out, and you just go. If you find your moon sign, you have to know your exact date, well, your time of birth, because you need to know your time of birth because the moon shift every 2 to 3 days. So knowing what you got to know the exact time. So if you know that information, click on natal chart, or you can go to the information in my bio, and there should be a website called Astro something. I can't think of the top of my head. Okay, Grand Rising, and they put your information in there, and then you can get your natal moon, where the moon was when you were born. Okay, God gave us a map. I just want y'all to know, God gave you the map, and guess what? It wasn't. Okay, no, well, let me not say it that way. Let me say it this way. God gave us a map, and it wasn't the King James version of the Bible. Okay, just so we clear. All right. God gave us a map, and it was not the King James version of the Bible. Okay, just so we clear, because I still love the Bible, I still use it. However, okay, we'll get out of that. Okay, because I don't want to ruffle no feathers for people that might be coming through and thinking that I'm talking against the church. Okay, and I'm not. I'm just holding space for those that I'm aware of that have been on a journey and are going through their own process of unpacking what church did to them mentally. Okay, so Taurus transformation. Let's get into it. Taurus moon. I'm a Libra, and my moon sign is Sagittarius. Oh, son, this given I like to travel. You're welcome. This Sagittarius moon is given I like to move about. I like to be on the go. I like philosophical, if I said that word, type of conversation. Come on, absolutely. That's what feeds your soul, being able to dialect and be able to be open for the Sagittarius moon. I love it. My mom's a Sagittarius moon. I just discovered that. Okay, Taurus moon transformation. Taurus moon people transform when they release the need to control every outcome. Woo! The future is often unstable and life is full of change. Change is the most difficult thing. Hey, everybody. Change is the most difficult thing for Taurus moons to accept because it makes them feel vulnerable, exposed, and unbalanced. Ooh. But sometimes they need to have the rug pulled out from underneath them in order to grow. For the Taurus moon, some things can't be planned or controlled, no matter how hard they try. Letting go is the answer. Taurus moons transform when they accept the fact that life is unsteady and they need to live their life in the present moment day by day. Releasing the past and forgiving others lightens their load. So for the Taurus moon, I would say 2025, be a little adventurous. Be a little adventurous. If something is getting feeling like it's getting out of control, if you're breathing and no harm and none to nobody, it might be an opportunity for you to step into that and create something new. Okay? Stagnation, stubbornness, and an inability to listen to other people's point of view need to be transformed. Taurus moon tend to repeat past mistakes by sticking to what they have always done, even when it's not the easiest way. Whew, this is good stuff. Mr. Hound Dog, are you a Taurus? You a Taurus sun or Taurus moon? And we're dealing with our moon sign because our moon sign is about our emotions, that energy that is in motion. Oh, you're a Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn is still a grounded, and I feel like that the grounded energy that could still go into that earthy space, like it's solid as a rock. Listen, oh, Aquarius moon. Listen, these I people probably be trying to reach your emotions, trying to reach your face, or this detachment. Not saying that you don't feel. I understand that you feel, but people may not always read how you're feeling. Like you don't really show your feelings on your face, and I can see how Aquarius moons can be facetious in a way that can be hurtful to a lot of people. Like you may say it as a joke, but people be like, "That wasn't funny," and I don't know why you said it that way. Like, why can't you be more sensitive for the Aquarius moons? Listen, and that might be the work that the transformation that the Aquarius moons need is to be able to show their emotions, because it's not that Aquarius don't have feelings. It's just it's not in your face like a Scorpio or a Leo or that energy like that. Okay? Gemini moon transformation. Let's get into it. Your Libra moon. Okay, I love it. The balance. Gemini moons transform when they learn to control the enormous amount of physical and mental energy they possess. Being present and in the moment helps them ground their energy. Slowing down, learning patience, and taking a deep breath before making important decisions help them balance emotions. Problems arise when Gemini moons have a full plate. Ooh, Amaya, oh my goodness, this Pisces Sun is Gemini moon. That's giving. Oh my goodness, I feel like that's I don't want to say it's complex as in a negative way, but that Pisces, that prophetic, that I say prophetic because I'm such a church boy, uh, but that I see you, and then that Gemini moon is like you're thinking all the time, you're feeling all the time. What a combination! Like you're feeling even about your thoughts. Whew. I mean, but I say feeling about your thoughts because it's like that Pisces as a sun. is giving psychic, giving like I'm thinking, I'm feeling, I'm thinking, I'm feeling, I'm thinking is I'm feeling. Yes, meditation and maybe by the water, meditating by the water with that Pisces sun, but that Gemini moon is definitely about you taking all your creativity and maybe yes, good, yes, that water sign for sure. But I feel like that Pisces sun, that Gemini moon is about taking that creativity and all the thoughts that you're having about the creativity that you're evolving into is like how do you train your mind to slow down and be okay with taking one to two things to do as you evolve into this person that you're evolving into. Yes, that Gemini transformation is about slowing down. Emotionally, Gemini moons are like the Energizer Bunny, and they are capable of overcoming difficulties because they don't get too trapped up in emotions. And I think this is an interesting because you don't get wrapped up internally, right? But I feel like this Pisces moon is all about feeling. The Pisces sun is all about feeling. So I'm wondering how that shows up for you. Um, as a sun in Pisces. The only thing that gets in their way is overthinking. Learning to unwind, relax, and be less distracted helps them connect to their feelings. All right. For the we are in Gemini Moon transformation. All right, and thank you for the follow, everybody. If you're here, hey, my name is Titus Glenn. I'm your spiritual deconstruction coach, and this is the place where we're having these conversations about the moon signs. Okay. All right, let's get into Cancer. Cancer transformation. Here we go. Cancer moon transformation. Cancer moons transform when they stop worrying about everything that can go wrong. Yeah, yes, fam. Thank you for liking and sharing this live. I appreciate you. Cancer moons transform when they stop worrying about everything that can go wrong. Having greater faith in people helps them grow. Putting their faith in a higher power and developing a spiritual path help them embrace change. Cancer moons tend to obsess and fret over everything that can go wrong. Controlling things help them feel prepared for situations that might personally impact their lives. But the universe supports Cancer moons when they go with the flow and allow themselves to look forward to the future. Self fulfilling prophecies are real and can impact daily life. Cancer Moon's thoughts and emotions are connected. If they can shift their feelings and thoughts in a positive way, it helps decrease fears of the unknown. They will manifest things they want and avoid things they are afraid of. For the Cancer Moons. Do I have any Cancer Moons in the building? Living in the past keeps them stuck. So Cancer Moon people transform when they move forward with greater hope. And we saw this yesterday in the Scorpio moon. Like and maybe that's a water sign thing, is to be able to navigate not living in the past emotionally, right? Emotionally, because the cancer is a water sign along with Scorpio and Pisces. All right. So Cancer moon for 2025. All right. Be more optimistic. Be more optimistic. And if you're working through this, then I would encourage you to have a daily affirmation, a daily mantra that you live by, that you repeat over and over and over until you believe it. Oh, come on, spiritual life coach. When release the past, everything open up for me. That's what's up. Are you a Cancer moon or you saying you're Cancer sun? Hey, 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 Chris Cakeys. Thank you for the gift. All right, Leo moon transformation. Leo moon. Oh, love it. Love it. Come on. Testify. So we got a witness. Come on. Why my mind just went to testify, the testimonial service. Again, I'm a church boy. And I still bring my Pentecostal roots in this space. All right. So if you're a Cancer moon, releasing the past, will free you up. And we got a testimony in the room. So thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for continuing to like and share this live. The more you like, the more it um, helps me as a creator. So thank you for tapping that screen to tell TikTok that we are here. You're enjoying this live, and it's all working. And it's okay. Yes, it is. And it took me a while to be okay with being okay with being a Pentecostal boy and doing sound healing and speaking in tongues and doing tarot readings, and because teachings will say, "Oh, that's the devil. Don't do that." But once you find your way, once you realize who you are and the plan that God, Source Creator, has for your life, like nothing, you become unstoppable. You hear me? Okay, Leo Moon transformation. Leo Moons transform when they stop caring about what other people think of them. Thank you for sharing. Yes, I can testify. Opened up love, financial, and started traveling more and meeting more. I love this. Leo moons transform when they stop caring about what other people think of them. Being self absorbed and expecting to be loved can prevent growth. Woo. Leo moons need to realize they are special regardless of what others say. They benefit when they overcome insecurities and develop greater confidence. Creating positive relationship with others helps them feel less lonely. Yeah. Listen, Leo moons tend to dominate relationship and express strong emotions. I can see how, and I'm not saying you are, I can see how Leo moons that energy can come across as narcissistic. I'm not saying that you are, but I can see how that could lean in that way. And you're not narcissistic, that's not what I'm saying. But the idea and the energy that reads that it's about me, can make people feel like you don't care. And I think for 2025, a way to do that is start doing the work around not just affirmations, but just creating opportunities to where you are okay with being you without trying to get attention from other people. So example would be like, okay, if you catch yourself talking too much, or if you catch yourself making it about you, you can allow for your conversation to switch and say, I've been talking long enough. Tell me more about where you are. Or if you're listening to somebody, you want to practice on them feeling heard. You can start using language like, "Okay, I hear you. Can you tell me more?" Just something I'm just thinking off the top of my head. Okay, displays of confidence can be perceived as arrogance. Leo moons often think about their own feelings first. Having their needs met is their top priority. Leo moon people can be quite stubborn and focused on their own ideas. When they feel something strongly, they experience difficulty changing direction. Even when they know they should let people, Even when they know they should let people who are more knowledgeable guide them, there is an inner resistance. All right. So Leo is giving teamwork makes the dream work, and you don't have to know everything, and it's okay with not knowing, and it's okay with saying, you know what, I don't know this. I'm gonna let you take the ranks on it, and I'm gonna give you kudos for doing it. Okay. Let's go with the Virgo. Virgo transformation. Virgo transformation. Cleo disease. OMG, but how's that working for you, Mr. Hound Dog? Like how are your relationship with people? Because I know one particular Leo, and a lot of people don't really rock with them in our family. A lot of people don't really rock. And I know another Leo. It's like their mouth gets them in trouble. Their beingness gets them in trouble because there's no admission when they are out of order. I don't think it's a hate. I think that people don't see that you're that the attention that you're seeking is really not theirs to give. And I think there's a misunderstanding of the representation. There's a misunderstanding of what you are presenting, and people take that and they take it as, oh, you're not listening to me. But when what you're really saying is, I really need this attention right now. But it takes balance. And that may not be the case for you, and it may not be more, but it reads that way to a lot of people. It reads that way to a lot of people. Good morning. Or to people I've observed. Because the conversation between we're talking about Leo moons for sure, is that there's no turnaround of making it about the other person as well. And so when you might think in your inwardly that you care about the other person and that you want to hear what they have to say, but however, there is like an undertone that says, tell me what you have to say so I can win you over to what I'm trying to say. You see how that works? It's like this idea from what I've experienced that you only want to hear what I have to say. Well, it's okay. And so the work through the work through with Leos is okay. I want to hear what you have to say. I'm not trying to say. I'm not trying to change how you feel about what you have to say. But the energy with the Leo reads, okay, this is my opinion. Oh, I love to hear what you have to say. Okay, you said this, but how do I get you to see what I got to say? And that's where that is like stop. They are entitled to what they have to say. Okay, and that's how yeah. Mm. Okay, cool. Definitely a misunderstanding. Our energy disturbs those who choose to misunderstand. And everybody's not doing this type of work. So when I've worked with this particular Leo, I now understand that he's really seeking validations. Hey, Stacy. Okay, so this is the difference. Okay, so we're talking about moon sign. So your Leo sun, that's how people see you at first. But your Cancer moon leads to this more nurturing. So this is why I say you have to know all your signs, because there's a perception that's being read about you that you can be aware of, right? So that you are not caught off guard when people say was like when people said you said something a certain way, you're not defensive because you probably did say it that way. You may not meant it that way, but you get to have this conversation. Am I making sense? They say we look scary so to talk to, but we are really nice. I can see that. So this is why I say you have to know your not you have to you get to know your sun, how people are perceiving you, and then you lean into your moon because your moon sign, your emotions really helps you navigate your world, in my opinion, and what I've discovered. Okay, Scorpio rising, you have to know me to love me. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. I was trying to decide. I was almost put a post the other day. I'm looking at this post, Chris Cakeys. They say they say we look scary to talk to, but we really nice people once we just look scary. And I was trying to figure out who has what zodiac has RBF. I was trying to and I kind of went to my first thought went to Scorpio, but maybe it's Leo, and I would maybe even I don't know if I would say Aquarius, but who do y'all think? Who do y'all think? What zodiac y'all think have RBF. Do y'all know what RBF is, right? Just something that I just thought about creating content around. Just yeah. You a Taurus son and you get told that really interesting. Leo have RBF. RBF is resting bitch face. Like they look at you, you're never happy, or like you just. And I can't even do it because I'm smiling, but it's like just the. So it's just on you. Leo, Capricorn, okay. Virgo have RBF. Okay, this is something. Okay, okay, cool. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, but this is why I say again, knowing your sun and moon sign is beneficial for you. You get it now. Listen, that Scorpio, she's a little feisty and she's talkative. So this Scorpio, with this moon in Gemini, really reads to me like, depending how old she is, she's probably has a mouth on her, and she could probably read you like the back of your hand, like intellectually. She's like probably one of those kids that as she gets older, she will read somebody and they don't even know they've been read. Like legit leaving them in their tracks. Oh, 31. Listen, she'd probably be a good read, a good intellectual read. And you'd be like, wait, what did you just say to me? Listen, and then this Scorpio be so accurate. It'd be interesting. Now, this Scorpio and Pisces moon. Ooh, Scorpio Pisces moon. Listen, that this read with the moon and Pisces is gonna be more so a delicate read. It's like let me come here and let me talk to you and let's go real deep. So what I see is I see this happening in your life, and I see this may be the things that you want to do to change it. Like that's what that Scorpio moon in Pisces is. That's what that's giving. Because that Pisces moon is more compassionate, more caring, more movable, right? Listen. But that Scorpio sun and that Gemini moon is gonna be like he that is gonna be like, okay, so I'm finna tell you this, and you're not gonna like it, but this is it's gonna be like, and they're gonna have to really, really think about what you just said. Definitely, listen. So yes, okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's continue. Virgo moon transformation. Virgo moon transform when they realize that being perfect isn't realistic and it's okay to make mistakes. Okay, learning not to be hard on themselves help them overcome difficult emotional experiences. Hey, Beth. They have high standards and expectations that are hard to live up to. Conquering worry and obsessive thoughts will help Virgo Moon's people feel more positive about life. Thank you for the gift, fam. Overcoming a need to control the outcome of a situation helps them transform. If Virgo Moons learn to let go and trust the universe to provide what they need, they will become stronger. Developing faith and letting go of things they can't control transforms their outlook on life. They will benefit from transforming pessimistic thoughts and embracing a more positive outlook. And I think again we're saying this in the Taurus sign, like giving up that control. So not worrying about and not being so 2025 Virgo moons take have your structure right, but start putting in thoughts behind releasing things not being perfect. right? So if you got a timeline on things getting done, get things done, but don't go back and try to critique it. Just release it, knowing that you put your best foot forward. Okay. Thank you for the heart. Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house today? Yes, it is. That's how I got into metaphysics. Metaphysics. I always had a strong will. Love her much. She changed my life. That's what's up. You speaking your daughter changed your life? That's what's up. Metaphysics is you ask me, metaphysics is the way to keep the Bible around. Because without with the dogmatic teaching, like I said, I was going to throw the whole Bible away until one of my mentors was like, consider it a book of allegories, of mysteries. And once I began to study it and look up what metaphysics was, it's a game changer. And it takes the dogma, it takes the hate, it takes the, thank you, Rosemary, for the gift. It takes the concern, because the Bible ain't teaching you how to save other people. The Bible is teaching you how to save yourself. Thank you, Rosemary. Listen, thank y'all, family. Do me a favor, tap that screen so TikTok know that we're here. Thank you for the share. Thank you for the live. And if live has been a blessing to you, put an emoji in the chat so we can keep the engagement going. It helps. I'm telling you, it helps with you like Buddhism. Oh, that's what's up. I have not studied Buddhism through and through, but what I appreciate from what I've studied about Buddhism is the concept of love. It's the concept that of how you think about things, the way of life. You know, the circle of life. That's why did I hear that Lion King coming through the room? But I like the one of the books I was reading about Buddhism. Um, they would say that Buddhism is not a religion; it's a way of life. And I was like, bet. And I think in that same book, it was talking about you don't have to struggle; you choose to struggle. And it was talking about your perception is everything. So if you're thinking that this is hard, or if you're judging it and like you make it difficult, but in the way of Buddhism, it teaches you to go with the flow of life. It teaches you how to get into that energy of learning those lessons. Listen, and when you really do your research and you open up your heart, you'll see through readings and discoveries that Jesus started to research all of it. Jesus researched Reiki, you know, all of that. Buddhism, all that. Ah, I love you back. Come on, we ain't sung our song in this live. Okay? It goes like this. Just in case you haven't heard it in a while. Ooh. And just in case you really need to know. Just in case you haven't heard it in a while. Game Boy. Well, thank you. Just in case you really need to know. Oh, I love you back, hey. I love you, I love you, I love you back, hey. I love you, I love you, I love you back, hey. I love you, I love you, I love you back. Okay? Speaking of, I love y'all. Speaking of, I'm gonna drop this code in the chat. And if you use this code, only one person can use it. If you use this code, you will get a free coaching session with Titus Glenn. All you have to do is use this code when you check out for any one of my services. And if you want the coaching session, just put talk session with Titus. Go to my website. The first person that uses this code gets a no compensatory session with Titus Glenn. Okay. All right, here we go, fam. So that's the code that you can put in to have your session with me, and you can just whoever uses this first will have that session. Okay? So that's the code, family. All right. So we did Virgo moons. And the link is in my bio. So listen, there you have it. So Libra transformation. Libra moon transformation. Libra moons become anxious if they are pressured to make a decision too quickly. Oh, come on, Libra moon. Bryce, what's up? Transformation. Libra moons become anxious if they are pressured to make a decision too quickly. Somebody, come on, somebody used it. Bet. Listen. Okay, I see you. I see you. All right. And I'm gonna text you, Leah, because I'm looking at tomorrow, and I needed to book off my calendar because I gotta be somewhere during that time. But I got you. I got you. Okay. This is my Aries rising, just diving in and just yes. Okay. So Leah, I got you. We're gonna work through it. Okay. All right. Let's get it. So Libra moons become anxious if they are pressured to make a decision too quickly. Okay. They need time to gather information and want to weigh all their options. Overthinking and insecurity lead to procrastination. If they learn to trust their inner feelings, they can transform. Balancing thoughts and feelings can be challenging for Libra moons. Many Libra moons hold back from sharing what they really think or feel due to insecurity. Passive traits prevent them from sharing and disrupt communication. They struggle with being assertive and have difficulty speaking up because it makes them feel uncomfortable. If they learn to stand up for themselves, they can transform many areas of their life. Conflict can make relationships stronger, and once Libra moons believe this, they can transform self doubt. Okay? And Leah, uh, can you do Thursday at the same time? Let me know if you can do Thursday, or like 3 on the first. Let me know. Hey, hey, lovely bones. Let me know if you can do Thursday at the same time, or if you can do the wins tomorrow at 3 Central Standard Time. Okay, Libra Moon transformation. Libra Moons are natural peacemakers. Negotiating is their strength, and they are able to calm others down during a crisis. They give great advice and are often found helping others solve interpersonal problems. Sometimes they feel people take advantage of their kindness because they give in easily to what others want. Instead of always trying to keep the peace, Libra moons need to step out of their comfort zone. Okay? So Libra moons, this is giving 2025. Speak up for yourself. Start speaking up for yourself. All right? Libra moons want people to like them and take it personally when they don't. No, let's do tomorrow at 3. So I will update. I will update this. I'm okay with. I just have an assignment that I got to do for school between 12 and 2 Central Standard Time. So I just want to make sure that I'm available and I do what I need to do. So let's do tomorrow at 3 Central Standard Time. Okay? And I will update that as soon as I get off. Let's get it. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, here we go. That was Libra Moons, okay? Hopefully this information is helping y'all like it's helping me. Let's get it. Scorpio moon transformation. We was talking about this earlier, okay? Scorpio moon. Scorpio moon transformation. Throughout their lives, Scorpio moons adapt and change into different people. They often feel like they are being reborn. Rebirth is the ability to overcome unexpected life situations. They adapt to challenges by releasing parts of themselves and generating their emotions. Scorpio moons are meant to grow stronger through difficult emotional experiences and shedding their skin. Adapting to crisis, overcoming adversity, and surviving upheaval are the universe's gifts to them. It is a part of Scorpio moon's soul mission to feel these intense emotions as they grow, experience rebirth, and transform. They have the stamina and strength to overcome every obstacle. Scorpio moon people are also connected to death. Many experience loss and grief at a young age. Losing loved ones forces them to come face to face with the fragility of life. From a young age, they wondered what would happen when they died. This question is difficult to answer, which pushes Scorpio moons to find their own answers. Okay, so Scorpio moon, I would say again, like we talked the other day too, is I feel like that the transformation for Scorpio. Hey Alex, hey, how are you? I'm a believer in God. However, that's what I'm rocking with. Okay. Um, what was I saying? I believe in the creator, the one creator for humanity. What we was talking about the other day with Scorpio moons, uh, what we was talking about the other day with Scorpio moons, I feel like the transformation comes when the Scorpio moon stops projecting and feel what they feel, right? And navigate how that experience for them. Yeah. So if Scorpio moon, hey Daisy, Scorpio moon and Sade, hey. That is it possible to have several? You only have one moon placement, natal placement, and you're not. You have one moon sign. We have one natal moon sign, and that moon is in a house. What do you mean? Now you can have other planets in that house that moon is in that could be impacting how that energy or that is affecting you. Yeah, so you can have just like you can have so like for example, I have my sun is in Aquarius, right? But I have Mercury retrograde also in my 11th house, in my 11th house with my sun. So you could have other placements with your moon. Yes, that is very accurate, which could affect, you know, how your moon is or that energy is affecting you. Okay? All right, that was Scorpio. Let's get into Sagittarius transformation. So, Sagittarius transformation. Sagittarius moon transform naturally because they are seekers of new experiences. You did say. Came in just in time. Difficult life situations do not hold them down for long. Sagittarius moon people have an ability to adapt based on an inner faith. Their faith helps them overcome loss, grief, trauma, and unexpected change, and their personality traits help them bounce back from things that might take others much longer to overcome. They are luckier than most moon signs. Good luck and fortune come their way, and this helps them in many areas of life. Their positive attitude attracts everything they want. Surrounding themselves with happy people helps them stay motivated, and they can transform the lives of others with their infectious energy. Making commitments and appreciating stable relationships help them overcome their fears of being tied down. All right? For the Sagittarius moon, for the Capricorn moon, transformation. So, Sonya, where is your, are you a Sagittarius moon? You said you was a Libra. Where's your moon? You're a Libra sun? I'm just trying to get clarity. You're a Libra sun, but you're a Sagittarius moon. Okay. Love it. What's up, William, coming in the room? Hey. All right, Capricorn moon transformation. Capricorn moons transform when they feel needed. They have a desire to be recognized and respected by others. This Sagittarius moon taught me patience. Listen, I love it. Capricorn moons transform when they feel needed. They have a desire to be recognized and respected by others. While this may be important to them, they need to learn to value themselves first. Determined, focused, and driven, they work hard to achieve all their goals. Capricorn moons are emotionally steady and determined to patiently move forward. They need to put extra effort into having a work-life balance. Work is not everything. And once they realize this, they can transform. So for 2025 Capricornian moons, my question to you, how many vacations you taking? That would be my conversation for the Capricorn moons. What does vacation look like for you 2025? And I would probably add, what is your cutoff time for work? Like, I would really want to challenge Capricorn moons to have a cutoff time for work so that when you get home, you're not taking work with you. Or it could be a possibility that maybe you don't really need that second job so you can actually enjoy and be at peace and have rest and your family, you know, have time with you for the Capricorn moon. Come on, we transforming in 2025. Aquarius transformation. Aquarius moon transformation. Aquarius moon transformation. Aquarius moons are known to detach from their emotions. Sometimes Aquarius moons seem unapproachable or distant. Strong displays of emotion make them uncomfortable. Practicing empathy helps them understand others. Feeling their own emotions can be challenging for Aquarian moons, but when they take time to connect their inner self, they develop greater self awareness and transform their cold, aloof persona. Woo. Connecting emotionally with others takes practice, but they will find it beneficial. What's up, Virgo moon? Their natural boundaries help them support others and avoid burnout. Aquarian moons are sociable and attract many acquaintances, but few people ever get to know them well. They have a superficial charm and friendliness, gaining support from people who can gaining support from people who can emotionally, intellectually, or financially help them reach their goals is top priority for the Aquarian moons. Aquarian moon people need to express their individuality. Their open mindedness leads them to make friends with people from many different walks of life. So, listen, I can see that. I can see that as an Aquarian sun. Like the people that I'm meeting on this journey in this space, amazing. Amazing. And last but not least, Pisces moon transformation. Pisces moon transformation. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Pisces moon transformation. As empaths, Pisces moon people feel the suffering of the entire world. Oh my goodness, and do. They are born ultra sensitive to the energy around them, and they unconsciously take on others people's feelings. My God, today. Being in large groups is uncomfortable because Pisces moon become emotionally overwhelmed. It's best for them to limit large group activities and spend time with a handful of people instead. I feel like this is true to a certain degree because I'm a Pisces moon, but I'm an Aquarius sun. So I feel like it's a balance because my Aquarius sun speaks to connecting everybody together. But I also understand as my Pisces moon, I need downtime. Pisces moon attract people who are wounded and need healing. They feel sorry for others and have a bleeding heart. Their energy is compassionate, so others feel drawn to them. Sometimes this makes them a target for selfish people who want to use them. Helping people gives them a sense of purpose and a mission in life. But they can't truly help others if they are not taking care of their own needs first. Sacrifice comes easily for them, but they should never neglect themselves for other people's benefit. Pisces moon transform when they focus on their own needs first. When Pisces moon develops strong boundaries, they can begin to protect their caring hearts. All right, fam. That's been our reading for today as we have been unpacking transformation through the moon signs. So yeah, fam. Thank y'all for being here. If anything resonated with you and you desire to work with me one on one, information is in the bio. You can click on that for a one on one discovery call. It's a 15-minute discovery call, and that is a space where we have a conversation on how I can support you on your healing journey. Okay. So if y'all don't have any questions, we're gonna hop out. We might be back later. We'll see. Okay. So I love y'all.